Ladies and gentlemen, this next bout is in the featherweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner. This man is a mixed martial artist with a fight record of 1 win and 0 losses. He fights out of UMF, Godwin, Friday. And his opponent, fighting out of the red corner. This man is a mixed martial artist with a fight record of 1 win and 0 losses. He fights out of Mighty Warriors, Julius, Ntasa.
Under the very, very scary tutelage of DeMart Pena, Godwin Friday has a very scary corner. And opposite from him, you have a stand-up guy who is not afraid to bang.
Well, Godwin's getting stuck in straight away, but trying to cover the range as Julius and Ntasa. But Godwin Friday is coming forward with flurries of bunches. A nice big right now, it's always slipped down. But he get back straight back up, does Julius as well. He's covering up. Godwin's trying to go for the finish. He's really pouring it on. Trying to get off.
Very patient, picking his shots.
Julius just needs to get out of range and circle away out of danger and get his back off the cage. He seems to still be in the fight, looking over to referee Sharon Strauss for some instruction that she was saying. For massive right coming from Godwin Friday to follow up as his opponent goes down to the ground. But he seemed to be wobbled. It was almost like a flash knockout, but he went down to one knee cam and got straight back up. He's certainly still in this fight. But Godwin Friday is really looking to finish. The big rights coming in. Referee's looking, it's all over. Great win for Godwin Friday from UMF. Incredible finish.
Oh. Beautiful finish by Godwin Friday. Referee stepping in. Was it an early stoppage? At this level, you want to protect the fighter at all costs, and I do think it was quite fair. He was wobbled on the feet. He went down. He took a few shots on the ground as well. There's no reason to have a guy fight there for longer than he should, especially on this level. So I think it's a fair stoppage, and well done to Godwin Friday.
I completely agree. I think referee Sharon Strauss, she's an experienced referee now. She's erring on the side of cautions. And I think Julius was taking a lot of shots when he was standing up. And there was a flash knockout, so he was already a little bit out of it. But when it went down to the ground and the action card, Godwin was just pouring on the punches. I think it was a very fair stoppage and a very exciting one at that. Well, just take a look at the Versus action replay, because that was a very quick one. It was a great right roundhouse. I don't think it was a left jab that got through. A very powerful jab, but once he followed up, the hammer fist came down. Really nice position for Godwin Friday and a good referee intervention from Shireen staff, erring on the side of caution here at Versus for the safety of fighters. But those repeated right hooks were coming in. What an absolutely exceptional performance from this young man, Godwin Friday. We said what a talent he is coming into Versus Fight Night 5, and he proved us exactly right, Cameron.
And if the fighting doesn't work, you can go into acrobatics. Did you see that front flip?
Yeah, it was very nice.
I would break every knee in my body.
Mate, you don't want him moving up at bantamweight, do you? He's in trouble. He really is. But it was the hand speed as well, which I really enjoyed. He came out from the bell wanting to prove a point. He had a game plan, and that was to push forward and put his opponent under such pressure, and it worked great. But the combination of power and speed is what I loved so much about that fight.
100%, and you can see it in the small details, the way these guys are training. You could see in Godwin Friday's performance, he was using small fakes. He was like twitching his upper body and his hips to simulate like he's throwing a punch. And then that is ultimately what made him bet. And now he's smiling at the commentator's booth. Godwin Friday made a very good impression here for his first time at Versus. But you could see him just being totally in control, and then obviously getting that amazing finish.
Yeah, very happy for that young man. I mean, I love that right roundhouse followed by that power left jab, going up high, going low. Absolutely stunning. So let's get the official result and send it up to the voice of Versus, Vessel Fossa.
Ladies and gentlemen, let's give it up for these two warriors. I think you can get a little louder than that. Let's give it up for these two warriors. The referee stopped this bout 57 seconds into round 1, declaring your winner via TKO from the blue corner, Godwin Friday.